Welcome to Drawfee Beans, where we take dumb ideas
And make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Julia.
And today,
Yes.
Julia,
Uh-huh.
I'm feeling competitive.
Yeah?
I'm feeling the fire of competition in me.
Who are you competing against? Is it me? Because I'm gonna lose.
I'm competing against myself.
Oh, okay. In what way?
Because I'm in sports mood because we're drawing Ian Ripley's suggestion of rejected sports mascots.
Ooh. Very nice.
It turns out I don't know how you get to be a rejected sports mascot.
Yeah, because some of them are just real bad.
They're pretty bad. They're pretty bad. I don't know when sports mascots got decided.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are just like animals, like they're strong animals.
Yeah.
There's like weird men from history.
Yeah.
And then there are just nonsense creatures.
It is kind of weird to take a once alive person and make them your like school mascot just for fun.
Yeah. Or like a Viking.
It would be like,
or a cowman.
It would be like taking Mr. Rogers as your school mascot. Like, that dude was once alive in someone's time. In my time, in our time.
So, it's true.
What is this, Nathan?
Well, I'm trying to combine elements.
Okay.
Of all of the bad mascots, because maybe if I make it enough.
Because you started off with a real dangerous shape there.
I did.
It's looking a little more burrito now.
Yeah,
somehow, but
this is a burrito, but it's also
I hate that mouth.
Yeah,
I mean, you drew it well, but my God, I don't want to look at it.
This is Barry the burrito.
Oh God.
And he wants to give you a burrito kiss. That's what his.
Oh no, Barry, I don't like you.
He says, "I'm Barry the burrito. Come give me a kiss." That's his, yeah, and his teeth are beans. He's got a little bean.
God.
Little bean teeth.
This upsets me so much.
It's
the morning. I just got in like an hour ago, and this is the first thing, one of the first things I'm doing today, and it's horrifying.
He's a burrito beast, so he does have horns.
Okay, yeah, because you have to show like that you have a competitive nature.
Yes, he's gotta have horns to show that he's so fierce, and I guess he's gotta have legs so he can run onto the field and cause mayhem.
That person has to be in there somewhere.
There does have to be a person in here. Barry the burrito, Benny the burrito.
Do you think that people would fight over who got to be this burrito mascot? Like, I feel like a lot of times people feel honored to be the mascot for their college team.
Yeah.
Do you think that same rule applies to these burritos, the burrito mascot?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because, again, like, they're already very dumb ones.
Yeah.
And I feel like people do feel pride for them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
So,
I would love to know what school has a burrito as a mascot and why. I just have a lot of questions, is what I'm getting at. About this burrito mascot.
And he does have tentacle hands.
What sport is he the mascot for?
All sports.
All sports.
He's the all sports burrito. Because you can eat a burrito while watching any sport. I
want to see this guy at like a curling competition.
He's a burrito beast.
A burrito beast.
And he's gone through many iterations. There's I guess he should be wearing like an old timey something.
Like a jersey of some sort?
Maybe. I'm thinking like one of those like powdered wigs.
Oh, I like that.
Like a George Washington wig.
Yeah. I would have loved to see, you see like those early Disney mascots and they're like terrifying now.
Yeah.
I would love to see like the first like 1950s, 60s iteration of this and how scary it probably was.
Yeah, this is a much tamer version.
Yeah. This is weirdly enough the child-friendly one.
Yeah. So
that mouth is just awful. It's
real
terrifying.
It's real wet. It's real sloppy.
It's real goopy.
So yeah, he gives his patented move is the burrito smooch, where he smooches the opposing team's mascot. Mm-hmm. But then he's a burrito beast. They just really they said no bad ideas on this one.
Yeah, everything in.
Everything in. Throw everything against the wall. See what sticks. So he's celebrating his hometown's love of the ocean with his tentacles, and their love of the satanic with the horns.
Yeah.
And
so I have 3 clues.
Their love of America with the powdered wig.
Okay, so there's 3 or 4 clues as to where this high school or this college is located.
Mm-hmm.
So it's by the water. It's tentacles.
Anytown, USA, baby.
Yep.
I don't know.
This is fantastic and terrifying, and I'm so glad that my school did not have a school mascot. Actually, we might have, and I just never saw it.
He's the only mascot with like his own smell. Like you smell him before you see him.
Does he smell like a 1-day-old burrito?
Yeah, he smells like a many days old burrito.
You're like, how do you smell soggy? How is that even possible?
How does he do it? I don't know. That's a secret. That's part of the process of auditioning to be him. Is you have to.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always smelly.
I'm always smelly.
I'm always soggy. Great.
Just got some beans trailing out.
Oh, good. It's an interactive.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know that your school year is going to go really well if you're, like, lucky enough to catch one of the beans that falls off.
And yeah, he should be wearing a jersey too, because why not?
Yeah.
I guess he's wearing a basketball jersey.
Well, for when he's at the basketball games.
Yeah,
he switches the jersey.
He switches the jersey depending on what game he's at.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess this
is a great mascot.
Says sport on it.
This is great in the way where if I saw this mascot while I was visiting this college, you know how you do in high school,
mm-hmm.
visit schools. If I saw this mascot where I was visiting it at the college that it's in, I just wouldn't go to that school. But it's great. I love that it would exist somewhere.
Yeah, he's a real wet mascot.
Yeah.
And I think that's good. I think honestly, I think he was rejected only because they decided that it was just too hard to maintain such a wet uniform.
Right.
It kept growing mildew because it doesn't work unless he's sopping wet. Mm-hmm. And that's what he says. He says, it doesn't work unless I'm sopping wet. Go team.
They just hose him down before games, too. It's like game tradition. We forgot to wet the mascot. We're definitely going to lose this time. We forgot to hose him down. We forgot to hose down the burrito man.
Normally we record these at the end of the day to post the next day, but it's real early here. So,
oh yeah, I keep yawning. It's great.
So this is also just all of these ideas were come up with
on the fly.
In the early morning, which is another reason why they were rejected. Like they had the meeting about it, and then they told the designer to go to work, and then the designer came back later in the afternoon with the costume, and they were like, "What? No, what? we told you to do that?
That's what you came up with?
Oh no, certainly not." Okay, so already this one is sort of eschewing the traditional like bipedal,
which is it's probably the only reason it was rejected, to be fair, because it's like too hard to move in.
It's too hard to move in. I mean, I like is this one of those like sad face fish?
It's the blobfish.
The blobfish.
Yeah. This school is also located on the water.
A lot of maritime.
Yeah.
The blobfish. Oh, that's a real fish.
Yeah, it's a real goopy fish. Today is brought to you by Goopy Things. So like the little mascot arm just like kind of sticks out and.
Okay, so the person who has to wear this costume has to just lie down in it.
Yeah, and just kind of like.
Okay, so the arm is attached to the fin.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
He can't reach the other fin. Only one fin is.
Only one. Oh, so the costume's so big, you have to decide which side you want to be.
His head's like somewhere around there, I guess.
Oh, it's so big.
He's like,
He's like.
That's where that guy fits, I guess.
This needs multiple people to operate.
Yeah.
The blobfish comes onto the field, and that's the end. That signifies the game has ended. It's blobfish time.
They just roll the blobfish out.
Yeah, it's win or lose. The blobfish comes out, and
doesn't end until the blobfish arrives.
Oh my goodness!
He's just
Julia, I think mine should have been rejected. I really like yours. I think this could be a hometown tradition. It's like, everybody gets to see because I imagine the blobfish comes out, and then like all the boys and girls, all the children of the town come out and just climb on top.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's a coming of age thing. It's like I remember when I climbed on the blobfish for the first time.
Oh my god!
I got my first kiss on top of the blobfish.
Can you imagine this thing just like sitting in the storeroom? Like you go downstairs to get some basketballs, and it's like, oh, that's just a blobfish.
It's also it makes it such a when a rival team wants to come steal the mascot.
Yeah.
They really have to make an operation out of it because again the blobfish it's as big as a football field.
He's also just real tiny. You know, he signifies how tired college students get at finals.
So is this a college mascot or?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool.
Look at oh my god.
I think mine is definitely like a high school mascot.
Okay, that's fair. My guy's just here to be relatable.
I'm a blobfish. We're all blobfish during exam season, am I right?
We all feel like this.
No.
He's
got his jersey on.
Yeah, he's gonna be like number 0.
Number 0, of course.
He's just sitting there.
Oh, he's got the little line through the 0. Cool.
And he's there just to watch some bowling.
Oh, he's the bowling team mascot.
Yeah. That's it. That's him. Oh gosh. This little hand sticking out. That's him.
The college bowling team's very own blobfish. Go blobfish. So he comes onto the bowling alley then. He completely covers up the bowling alley.
I imagine he drags himself across the floor and it just makes that, it's like, here's Larry the blobfish. Everyone goes quiet. You just hear like as he like drags himself across the floor and just leaves somehow like just a little like slick trail. So he's also like a very wet mascot.
We just drew 2 wet blobs.
We did. Yeah, we did.
You asked for 2 wet blobs, right? Right, Ian? That was what.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted.
That was the drawing prompt.
That was the drawing prompt. Is we saw wet blobs.
Yeah.
Mine's slightly more edible.
Slightly more. No one wants to eat this guy.
No one wants to eat the blobfish. He's too sad.
Like God. I feel he's just real wet.
He's just real. Oh, so wet.
He's real wet and shiny. I imagine he's made out of like, just like the shiny, like saran wrap almost. It's just so shiny.
Yeah, it's saran wrap, but like there is like liquid inside of it, and the saran wrap does not contain the liquid effectively.
There we go.
Great. Well, guys,
goopy mascots.
These guys got me in the school spirit. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go support my team. If you have suggestions of what you would like us to turn into wet blobs, leave them in the comments. and we'll do them, and we love you.
We're sorry.
We're sorry. Blah, 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 blah.